Hello there and welcome to KMTV. I'm Andy Richards, your top stories tonight. Tribute for teacher, Lizzie Zorbing in Medway, and a bomb threat turns out to be cassettes. But first tonight, the friends and family of a young teacher who was found dead at her home have described her as an angel of life. Emergency crews arrived at Jordana Carr's home in Platt shortly after 7 o'clock on Thursday night after a call concerning for her welfare. The 35-year-old was pronounced dead at the scene in Maidstone Road, but police are not treating the death as suspicious. A teenager who died after falling ill at a party at a house in Gillingham has been named as Brandon Davies. Here's Ben Kennedy.
Last month, a 16-year-old boy died after falling ill at a house party here in Priestfield Road in Gillingham. Today, that boy has been named as Brandon Davies. We do not have too much more detail about the boy at this stage. However, he was from London and, according to a recent post-mortem, he died of irreversible cerebral hypoxia, which is the irreversible lack of oxygen to the brain. An inquest into the boy's death is due to take place in January. This is Ben Kennedy for KMTV in Gillingham.
An 18-year-old woman is still in a critical condition in hospital after falling on the tracks at Sittingbourne railway station. Witnesses said the young woman was standing on the platform at around 8 o'clock yesterday when she seemed to have a seizure and stumbled forward over the edge of the platform. More than 100 people were at the station at the time. Now, how do you fancy enjoying some exercise at the pool without getting your hair wet? Well, if you don't mind floundering around in a giant inflatable ball, the Medway Big Splash could be the place for you. Lizzie had a go.
The Medway Big Splash is back, and new for 2016 is a knockout style competition. You'll be put into teams and you'll have to go head to head on loads of challenges, from water zorbing to obstacle courses.
What it means is that once people have tried it, then they often come back, and we get more and more people using the facilities, which I think is great, and it keeps people fitter, and they also learn to swim.
The money raised from entries will be donated to the Oliver Fisher Special Care Baby Unit at Medway Hospital. Kirsty Gills knows just how important the unit is after her son Zach, now 10 months old, had a long stint there when he was born premature.
Never once did I leave the unit at night and go home thinking I was scared about who was looking after him, who was in the safest hands, and they really did care for him as much as I would.
There will be pool parties, giant inflatable obstacle courses, and a family gala with races and medals. That's on top of the main swimming event where people try and clock up as much distance as they can. After seeing how much fun it looked, I had to give it a go, and I can tell you it's more exhausting than it looks. But if you don't mind feeling a bit like a hamster in a ball, it's something fun for children and adults.
And finally, two suspicious-looking black suitcases sparked a bomb scare in a church in West Malling today. Churchgoers called the police after fears that the curious cases would bring down half the building. Here's Ben again.
Well, the peace and serenity of morning prayers came to a dramatic conclusion at this church in West Malling today after what was believed to be a bomb was found hidden away underneath the church organ loft. Parishioners called out the police bomb squad after finding two suspicious-looking black suitcases clamped shut with a combination lock. However, when the police turned up and opened up the cases, they were found to contain nothing more than a collection of classical and organ music CDs. We did try to contact the Reverend David Green, who is in charge of the church here, but sadly he was unavailable. However, he did speak to one of our reporters earlier on and told him that occasionally people do leave things like clothes and food for the church to use. However, two black suitcases was a different kettle of fish. This is Ben Kennedy for KMTV in West Malling.
And the weather? Expect an overcast night with some heavy rain near Maidstone with a chance of light rain through the rest of Kent. Temperatures will stay around 12. Looking at tomorrow, expect some light rain with scattered sunshine around the coast. We'll see highs of 15. Good night.